Here we go. Hello? Phil, you there? Phil?
Hello.
Phil, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I
I'm
can.
good. I'm good. You can hear me?
I was having some technical difficulties with my computer, so I had to switch to my phone. Look, I'm lucky to be here.
Yeah. A little technical difficulties. Please stand by. Everything's good. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great. Doing great. Another hot day here. We did have some cloud cover, so it wasn't extremely excruciating, but it was nice. It was nice.
You guys wearing your masks there in Oklahoma? I'm seeing some things on the air on TV.
Yeah, our governor tested positive. First
The
governor in the United States to test positive. So you
first
know,
governor to test positive, and yet he's still not mandating to wear masks in the
right.
state, right?
Right. And I don't know if people are wearing masks or not because I have not left the house. So, and I may just not leave the house.
I'll tell you, man, the world is going to what do they say? Hell in a handbasket.
Yeah, it's something else. Definitely is something else.
Don't forget to can you post up the show on your page?
That's what I'm working on right now.
Yeah, hit a little share. Yeah, it's crazy because the numbers today skyrocketing. Some of those states, Georgia, Georgia, and Texas and Florida, they're saying that those places have more tests and deaths in the last 2 weeks than the last 4 months.
Wow.
And things are getting crazy. You got this whole thing with the Washington Redskins just came out today. Did you see that story with the Redskins?
I have not had any news on today. What's happening?
Man, oh man. So, the Redskins obviously are in the process of changing their name because everybody convinced them that Redskins was no good anymore, politically incorrect.
Right.
And before they've even done that, all for the last 2 days, there have been all these rumblings that are big stories coming out really bad for the Redskins. And 15 different accounts of sexual harassment and sexual misconduct at the Washington Redskins in the front offices. So
Wow.
you got that going on. 72 NBA players tested positive for COVID-19.
Oh my.
Oh, dude, it's a mess. You know what I forgot to tell you yesterday? And we got it. By the way, we have a great show coming up tonight. Tell you, Constantine Maroulis is coming on later. We're gonna
Yeah.
sing our butts off with him. Mike Peele, you saw that picture of Mike Peele I put up?
Yeah, and I really wish I hadn't looked at it because now I feel like a slug.
Yeah, me too. You talk about Jack. That guy is, and I mean, he's done some choreography with Madonna, Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, Beyonce. So he's going to be calling in just a few minutes. But anyway, I got a test yesterday just because my daughter and I went just because it was it was time to go. We got the COVID test yesterday afternoon. And they stick that swab so far up your nose. I think it touched my brain. They get you on both sides, and it wasn't, it just kind of tickled a little bit, but it made my eyes water. But it was just, I said, I think I'd rather be taking blood yesterday because, getting that swab all the way up there, and then you don't get the test back for a week, 7 days. So it's,
Wow.
yeah, it takes a while. So it's I don't know how accurate it's going to be, but I'll tell you, it is some kind of S show out there, Phil.
Yeah, I tell you what, man. So, do you think you guys were exposed at some point? Is that why you were?
Well, you know what, my daughter, who's college age, 4th of July weekend, she was away with some friends. So they all just figured, let's get tested. Her boyfriend got tested; he was negative. So I just decided, you know what, let's just go do it. What the hell? It's not that hard to get a test these days. But they literally, I mean, they pull your mask down. They stuck the swab. I swear, I think it touched my frontal lobe and my eyes watering. She took it better than me. I was like, get it out of my nose.
Hey,
But it was cool.
if you really suspect that you might be, have be a carrier, let me know, and I'm gonna go grab my mask real quick.
Yeah, yeah. You might want to put your mask on now. I've got that shield I was going to put on. Anyway, we got the. I mean, listen. You talk about being the guy. Mike Peele's the guy. He's coming up in just a few minutes. I mean, you saw the picture we put up of him. He made the rest of us feel like crap because he's all jacked up, looking good. Positive attitude. He's got the whole. Fitness thing happening. He's an actor. He's a choreographer. I mean, this guy is great. Constantine Maroulis is coming up at 8:00. Of course, some Rock of Ages and American Idol, and he's got a new album out. He's got a new band he's working with. So this is going to be fun. But Phil, listen, this is the summer of you, my friend. Suki, she's out filming her TLC show. You're co-hosting this week. We've got our summer concert series. The women around the country are lining up already. They want to hear from you first. So you start us off. You got the tunes working. You get 80 million views on Facebook, which is still just astonishing to me. And, let's get the songs flowing, my friend. Come on. What the hell are we waiting for?
I will. How about a little Stevie Wonder?
You going Stevie?
Stevie Wonder, man. I love that guy.
Nice. Go ahead, baby. The floor is yours.
You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around. You are the apple of my eye. Forever you'll stay in my heart. Feel like this is the beginning. Although I've loved you for 1,000,000 years, and if I thought that our love was ending, I'd find myself drowning in my tears. You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around. You are the apple of my eye. Forever you'll stay in my heart. You must have known that I was lonely because you came to my rescue. Yeah. And I know that this must be heaven. How could so much love be inside of you? Yeah, you are the sunshine of my life.
Oh, nice. Nicely done, my friend. Way to get us started. Have you ever heard the song Lately by Stevie Wonder? You ever hear that song?
I love that song.
Right? Lately, I have had the strangest feelings with no vivid reason here to find. Yet the thought of losing you's been hanging round my mind. I think I'm making Mike Peele cry. He's in the waiting room, and I see he's wiping his eyes. I think I'm making him cry, Phil. We got to get him in here.
Bring him on in.
Hold on. Let me get Mike in here. There he is. Mike!
Man, you had me tearing up. You had me tearing up, guys. You had me tearing up.
I didn't mean to make you cry, bud.
I mean, you made me cry. You made me feel so good today. I mean, woof. What's going on, fellas? How you doing?
How you doing? Are you a passenger in the car now? Or are you driving?
No, I'm a passenger. I am a passenger right now. So
you know what you do? Take your phone, turn it sideways. There you go. Nice. Okay. Now we get him. How you doing, man? What's going on?
Man, we're trying to. I'm trying to survive this whole COVID-19 thing. The gyms are now closed again.
Wow.
We have rolled back here in California, but I mean, you know what? The positive side for me is that this just gives me, and it should give other people, time to kind of just reevaluate some things, how we do things, how we treat each other, how we treating ourselves, and hell, like find creative things to do, because as we can see, no matter what we do or whatever your profession is, yeah, things could be shut down and you have
Yeah.
to adapt pretty quickly. So, you know, it sucks, but for me and a lot of people I know, we're just, steadily being creative, trying to remain positive, do what we're supposed to do, mask up, and just, yeah, take care of business.
Now, listen, you got these Peele effect workout classes, the hip hop stuff, hip hop fit. I mean, I was
Yeah.
talking to you before. You danced with Nicki Minaj, Beyonce. I just want to show people. I want to show people what you do because we could do that on this show. So hold on, I got a couple quick clips here. So let me see if I can bring it up. Hopefully,
Okay.
it'll play right. Let me see.
You're gonna make me blush.
Yeah,
It's hard to make a black man blush.
I probably will. I'll make you blush. I'll make you cry some more with my singing. Hold on.
Oh no, not this. How did you find this? No, no. I mean, Scott,
Man,
how did you even find that? Like, how did you even
listen, brother.
that
I'm
is
not
so,
only I'm a investigative journalist. It's part of one of my Phil, you move like that a little bit, don't you?
I tell you what, after 40 years in the military and law enforcement, I don't have a whole lot of tendons left and stuff like that. If I did move like that, it was a long time ago.
come on, Phil, you still got it, man. You still got it.
Hey, I got
Mike, don't let them fool you, Mike. The women on this show this guy's got 80 million views on his page. It's all women across the country.
There you go. There you go. See, Phil trying to play modest. He's trying to play very modest. Crazy.
Hey,
Yeah. I love it. Man, that I can't believe you found that. I can't believe you. I'm so embarrassed right now. I'm so embarrassed.
So, Mike, listen. So you were born in Brooklyn. You were raised in Detroit. You moved out to L.A. Right? You're doing your thing. You were I saw you were in Stomp. Right? Stomp the Yard.
Stomp the Yard. Yes.
And
so
then
no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was recently watching HBO. I had never seen Michael Jackson's "This Is It." I caught a little bit of that. I was in and out of it. And you were in that movie too?
Yeah. So I actually, I was living in Atlanta for 10 years, and I was doing something one night, and my agent at the time called me and said, "You need to get on a plane and get to Los Angeles." I said, "For what?" "Because they want you to come and audition for Michael Jackson." And I said, "What?" And they were like, I was like, "Are you like, y'all stop playing?" They said, "No, you need to get on a flight tomorrow." So got on the flight. Of course, cameras and everything was there, but we didn't know. I didn't know that was going to be filmed for this whole, and it became what it was, and This Is It. And then, unfortunately, he passed. But auditioned, and I mean, I didn't get the cut, but I made it, so far, and I didn't get the gig, but just to be called, just to, be reached out to by my agent and say, "Hey, they want you to audition for Michael Jackson." That's amazing, But I did Stomp the Yard. Stomp the Yard was actually the first one, the best one. Was my first major movie where I was a principal role. So
Principal role,
yeah, that was amazing. That was all while I was in Atlanta. But yeah, born in Brooklyn, raised in Detroit. Went to college. My degree is actually in film and television production. So exactly I wanted to do, and I was doing everything behind the scenes. Since I was in middle school all the way through, and then people just found out, oh, he can dance. You need to be in front of the camera. You need to be. You're that guy. So yeah.
So it's funny because I pulled that picture of you for our promo. You
I don't
standing
think I
there
want
without
to
your
see
shirt,
it.
and
I don't even.
I showed this to my wife. See that shot right there? I showed that to my wife. I said, Mike's on the show tonight. She passed, I think she sent that to 30 of her friends on group chat.
Oh my
I
God.
mean, dude, how do you listen? Two-time fitness universe, right?
No.
Two-time what? Fitness American champion. Dude, just tell me about the whole fitness thing you got going on. I know it's so popular because the reason I found you, another girl that we had on the show, a comedian, Karen, I think she does all your stuff, and I know
Yes.
she always thanks you on Instagram for the
Absolutely.
workout classes. So tell us about that because Phil's in great shape. I gotta get back into shape, so I need to start following you. I want to look like that.
So what? Okay, so what it is well, the first thing with the whole fitness thing, I always wondered how, when I was younger, how you could transform your body. I should always look at bodybuilders like, oh my God, like you train to make how do you make your body look like that? And I just fell in love with it. So fast forward, I would, started working out seriously when I probably around 23 or so, like that.
Right.
And just fell in love with it. I do it, and I want to make sure I tell everybody I do it naturally. I have there's no slight to any of my bodybuilder friends out there or whatever. For me, I do it naturally. And the owner of Muscle Mania, the creator of Muscle Mania, had started following my career and was like, I've never seen a guy your size move like this, so you need to come. We would love for you to compete. Fast forward, finally got the nerve up, started competing, and fell in love with it. So I just love being in the gym. It's part of my mental health as well as my physical. And then when it comes to Hip Hop Fit, so I wanted to create something that had dance, where dance meets fitness. So universal. I don't care if you can't dance exactly like me. That's not the goal. The goal is to bring everybody together and keep them active, keep them positive, and feeling good about themselves. And I don't care what age you are, what race, what religion, anything. When you hear something that you love, like a song or something, it gets you moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so we just push. I push people to just have fun, enjoy themselves, laugh at yourself if you mess up. It's all good. And that's what Hip Hop Fit is really about. And with everything going on right now, it's important because everybody on the YouTube is, I mean, they're showing each other love all across the board, all across the world. People from the UK, from South Africa, from Japan, everybody is like, oh my God. And they show love to each other, which that's what makes me feel good. You have people dropping weight. A young lady hit me up just the other day. She said, since doing your videos, I've lost 20 pounds. I feel good about myself. I'm confident. That's what it's all about for me when it comes to the whole Hip Hop Fit thing, and just how I look at life in general. We are on Earth a short period of time, and it should be all about building yourself up, building each other up, working hard, and living life. And if you show that picture,
come on, Mike. Hey, listen, man, if that was me, I'd be walking around without a shirt all day.
just they be like, Scott, we put on the shirt for what? I look like this. Why?
I don't need a shirt.
I don't need a shirt. And you know what, Scott, was so funny is that I am extremely body shy.
No, come on.
I am. You will not catch me walking around anywhere, not even on the beach, with a shirt off. Anytime I go to the beach, I have a tank top on.
That's
I'm gonna let you in on that secret. It's just not me. When we do photo shoots, anytime I do a photo shoot, anytime I do a commercial, and they want to see some part of my, they want to see my body or something, I get very like, okay, and then I'm the first one to be like, okay, I need to put on something.
I mean, Phil walks around without his shirt all day now. I got to get him to put one on for the show.
That's what I'm talking about, Phil. You do it, baby.
Hey,
I
for you. I got a question for you. So
Yes.
yeah, I try to work out. I work out about 5 days a week. But I think, let me get your take on cheat days, because I think I might have one or two too many.
Too many. Well, okay. So think about it like this. This is how I do it for myself. So if you got Monday through Sunday, for me, I will eat, pretty good, pretty clean. Everything is in moderation. So I don't believe in super diet unless you're very overweight and you do need to drastically lose some weight. I would say for me, I will eat, pretty healthy, pretty good for me on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday I love pizza. Everybody knows I love pizza. So there are Fridays where I'll have my pizza, and then I might have probably a cheat day that Friday, and then maybe that Sunday. If your cheat days, Phil, are going, you having like 4 or 3, you might want to change it up just a little bit. So to make it to reward yourself, maybe try to have a cheat day, maybe Tuesday, and then have another one on Friday or Saturday, probably Saturday. So that gives you a little reward. It's like, okay, I got to do this, and I can't wait to have my favorite food on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Try to keep it to 1 or 2, not 4 and 5 and 6.
Well, the way I justified it is, okay, a cheat day. Now, a day has 24 hours. Now, what if you broke those 24 hours up, throughout the week? So like 2 hours a day. Yeah, that doesn't work.
No, Phil. Now, wait a minute. Now, you have one cheat meal in that day. Now, you can't cheat all through the day.
Oh,
No, that's not how that works. You got one good cheat meal on that Tuesday, and you can have another one on that Saturday.
Okay, I'm glad we talked.
we cleared that up.
I got an ice cream sandwich waiting in the fridge for me.
Listen,
Mike. Mike, forget, I'm a lost cause, bro. You've worked Nicki Minaj, Madonna, Beyonce, Rihanna, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are like the 4. Out of those 4, and it's just us, just 3 guys talking. Which one was the biggest pain in the ass? I'm going Madonna.
You know what? Okay, none of them were pain in the asses. But I will tell you guys this: I think all of those women, but especially Madonna and Rihanna and Beyonce, are so meticulous in whatever, like they know everything that's going on, everything, and they know exactly what they want and how everything should go. So it's kind of like, how you run your show. How Scott knows how he wants his show, and that's how you want it. That's how it needs to go, and everybody needs to get on the train and let's go. But to be truthfully honest with you, none of them were pain in the asses. Actually, I think out of everybody, my favorite to work. Oh God, that's so hard. But I was working the longest with Rihanna.
Right.
With the tours, and she's just like, she's fun, but she knows what she wants, and like she's like, this is what I want, this is what I asked for, and she works so hard, and she makes everybody just feel good around her. So the only other female artist I have not worked with at this point is Janet. So that's the, if that was to ever happen,
Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
Yeah, man. I'm older now, so I don't think that dream is gone.
I love it. Mike, where can oh my God, we get so many ladies. They're all telling you to take off your shirt. It's amazing.
Now, why y'all to do that? And I just came from a respectable lunch brunch thing. Look at Phil. Look at Phil. Phil getting ready.
Go ahead, Mike. Mike, listen, where can people find you? Where can people get the Peele effect? Where can they, the hip hop stuff? Where can they find you?
Oh, I like that you put the Peele effect in there. I love it. So listen, for everybody out there, you can follow me on, of course, Instagram, which is one Mike Peele. You can find me on there. If you want to do hip hop fit, do not be scared of the word hip hop. It's on YouTube right now. Just look up Mike Peele, hip hop fit. I'm on there. My website, thepeeleffect.com. Once you get to my Instagram, you could just get to everything clearly. And just come have fun with us, have a good time. Due to the COVID-19 thing, I probably won't have in-person things, classes until probably later on this year or even next year, but I have a lot more planned for everybody. So come have a good time. That includes Phil and Scott. They better do these workouts.
We'll look like this in 2 weeks. We look like this.
In 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, you too can look
like this. We'll have you on the air by Thursday.
Let me tell you what a motivating speaker and person you are in general. So when Scott sent me that picture, I'm sitting on my couch eating a ham sandwich. My text pops up and there's your photo. So I put my sandwich down. I walked out to my gym and I did about an hour and a half. But yeah, man. So you are very motivating. I will tell you that right now.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Mike, one last thing. When I was looking through some of those videos, I saw you doing the Nicki Minaj. They have you doing like a Nicki Minaj to the song Anaconda.
Oh God.
And you talk about, and I was watching. You talk about music, but I was like, my anaconda don't want none unless you got fun.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You music will make you just move. You'll around. See, I bet you, Scott, you probably looked around like, what the hell am I doing? What is going on right now?
Don't walk no bends or sit-ups.
Scott,
I like the Mix-a-Lot version too, man.
Scott, anytime that you want me on this show, I am here.
That was great. You got to come back. You got to come back this summer, right?
I promise. Oh, and just for everybody knows, when you start following me, hopefully, we have a couple of things coming up next week. I did something with a company called Verve, so we have 5 pieces of content that's with them. Fit On, I did something again with their app, so that's coming out next week, and those are free. So that stuff will be coming out. So you guys, when you follow me, you'll see all of that. So I appreciate
Mike, we love you, pal.
Thank you, brothers. I appreciate it, Scott, Phil. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming on, bud.
Absolutely.
All right.
Bye.
When you're gone, I'm going to show the picture again. I'll see you later.
Oh, God.
He's great, right? He is great.
Yeah.
Listen.
I'm going to have that picture blown up. I'm going to put it in my man cave gym here to get some more motivation.
The guy is jacked up. Listen, speaking of jacked up and good looking and talented, I got another guy just waiting to come on. Been waiting for this guy. Before I bring him on, I got to give you a little clip. A little clip of my man Constantine. Hold on. From one of my favorite moments of Constantine at the Tony Awards.
Test.
We get it. We get it. There he is. Constantine Maroulis. My man, how you doing, pal?
I'm good, thank you. Coming to you live from the Noise Room studio in North Haledon, New Jersey. We're rehearsing a little social distance show we have coming up at the Axelrod Theater.
Nice.
I hope you can hear me okay. They're chit-chatting a little bit, but I hope that's all right.
Sounds good. But I thought I heard some music coming from down the road. It sounded like you. I'm not too far away from. Say hello. This is Phil. He's in for Suki this week. The man's a legend.
I was gonna say you, Suki, you're looking a little different today, but
yeah, I forgot my wig. Dang.
Phil,
Constantine,
nice
Phil is a former military guy, former police officer. The guy's been singing on Facebook, and the women. He's got this country vibe going. He's got 80 million views on Facebook now, and the women around the country love him, man. They love this guy.
Well, first, Phil, thank you for your service, and you know, let's do a mashup one day, and I will take your women for me.
You can have them because I'm married for like 35 years. So.
I'll take it.
Constantine, listen, man. You know, it's funny. I know you had a new album that just came out, right? Until I'm Wanted, just came out on the 10th. We got some songs. I pulled a few songs there. But you know, it was funny. I watched your opening audition on American Idol today, and I was you know, Simon wasn't too crazy about you at the time, right? I know he changed his tune throughout the show because I remember that season. But that first audition, I forgot. Like he was ready to throw you out the door, right?
I know. Thank God for my good buddy Mark McGrath. He was like the extra judge that week from Sugar Ray.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you this. I had come from 2 years starring in Rent, the big Broadway musical on the road. I had a rock and roll band. I went down there. I needed a job. Basically, Rent told me, look, we're not bringing you back. So I needed a gig. I went down there. As soon as I got down there, they had those cameras on me. I think they knew pretty well they were going to keep me around for a while between you and I, but they made good television out of the whole thing. Or
yeah.
Are they not? If you remember in the premiere episode, you know, they came to Brooklyn and watched me surprise my band and be like, guys, I'm quitting the band to be on American Idol. And they all flipped out and it was like, dum, dum, dum. So it was good TV for sure. But Simon and I are cool and, he's been a great mentor over the years, and what a great experience. That was when the whole world was watching, man. It was crazy.
I know, man. They were doing 18, 20 million a show, right? Or was it closer to 30?
30. I mean, and 3 nights a week. It was wild. It was a wild time. But, you know, times are very different now. And, yes, we just put out, you know, an independent album on Noble Steed Music. So we're really excited about it. I wrote all the songs. And a lot of fun stuff going on. But, of course, you know, not an ideal time during the pandemic. But, you know, I think it's a nice distraction for people. We've all been through so much these last few months, for sure. And I'm very proud of the work. And, you know, we have a couple of movies that we did over the last year or so that are trickling out as well. So just good stuff, trying to stay busy. In fact, I feel like we're working every night. I don't know if the checks are coming in, but we're working a lot, you know?
You guys got the band right there. You know, when you did, I saw Rock of Ages 3 times when you were still the lead, because I just loved it. And then we told friends, you got to come see it, and another friends, you got to come see it. You know all the songs. When you were doing the American Idol thing, and you wanted to be this rock star, you wanted to be the singer. Was acting ever in, you know, the plan, or that just kind of came with it because you started doing musicals?
No, it's a great question. I think a lot of people think that I just sort of fell into the Broadway thing. But before I was on American Idol, I was starring in Rent, one of the biggest Broadway shows of all time. And, you know, a Pulitzer Prize winning play. And I had graduated a prestigious conservatory, the Boston Conservatory, Berklee College of Music. Yeah, woo! Megan back there is an alumni as well.
There's one. You got one that went with you?
Yeah, well, she went a little after me, just a little bit. And I got to have a young, hot band, you know, make me look, you know. Yeah, you know, I think acting has always been a part of me ever since watching West Side Story as a kid, you know,
Yeah.
with my folks and my older brother and sister, and my mother pointing out all the Greeks in the movie. You know, that was her thing. She's like, there were sharks playing Greeks, there were Greeks playing sharks and jets, and she's like, I know him from Brooklyn.
When you're a jet all the way from your
That's
first
right.
cigarette. Oh, I love
The
that movie.
best, the best
Good
ever,
stuff.
masterpiece. And yeah, you know, grew up doing plays in high school, um, and for sure, you know, I think the opportunity to create a lead role in a new musical like Rock of Ages, and to be in the room with those creatives, and the collaborative, you know, experience is like none other. You know, that's
Yeah.
what we all dream about. It's great to like go into Lion King for like 10 years or something. It's like a, you know, at that point, it's like, you know, it's like working for IBM or something.
Yeah.
And that's great having that stability, but you know, to lay it on the line and take a risk on a show that you don't know if it's going to make it or not. And to see it become a worldwide phenomenon
Yeah.
is pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Was that
Here's to many, many more. And I've gotten to do a lot of Broadway shows, and I even get to produce on some of them and all that. And you know, before the pandemic, yeah, there was a few things going on. So we just got to stay patient and try to stay positive right now, for sure.
all right? So I'm going to ask you the same question that everybody asks every person who's ever been on Broadway. Okay. So when you're up there 7 days a week, twice on Sunday, do you get tired of singing those same songs every night because the audience is there for the first time? You have to make it seem like you're doing it for the first time, and you're just as excited about doing it every time you're out there. So is it hard to keep that up, or just every night you're like, this is the greatest thing in the world?
I think the latter. I mean, honestly, there's no other feeling on a beautiful night like tonight, like the breeze, you know, the summer wind. I walk from my apartment to the theater. You walk in the old theater, the smell of the place, the buzz of, you know, the crowd starts to form outside. People start showing up and signing in, and you know, people start warming up. You know, the theater starts coming alive. Each and every night, each and every day, there's an amazing journey, no pun intended.
Yeah.
And yeah, for sure, there's that 12-year-old kid that's never seen the show and wants to see Constantine and not take a matinee off. And you owe them that opening night performance every night. And sure, it can be hard, and you can be tired, and you're beat up, but you're in the best shape of your life also.
Yeah.
And you live off that sort of fatigue. Like you sort of thrive on it, you know. It's like, it feels good, you know. And then that day off feels even better, you know. You usually get we do 8 shows a week for sure. And the Rock of Ages schedule was not like many others. What we would do is we would do a 5-show weekend. We would do Friday night, 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday, come back Monday and Tuesday, and we were off Wednesday. And then we would come back Thursday and Friday, because we weren't really a Wednesday matinee show.
No, yeah. You were a nighttime show.
That wouldn't have worked for us. So we picked up the 5th show on the weekend. So that a 5-show weekend, and then 2 more nights until your happy hump day. Off day. So
that is amazing, man. No, that was just a phenomenal show. And I all, you know, knowing all those songs, I love the way the writers put like those songs right into the script. They molded them right into the script, and just that whole Broadway motif totally, you know, this must be just like living in paradise. I mean, the whole thing was very cool, man. I really enjoyed. Plus, I mean, the women you had in the show are gorgeous, very talented dancers. The girl who starred with you originally, I don't remember her name, but she was phenomenal. Sherry, the girl played Sherry.
Right. I've had a few Sherrys along the way. Amy Spanger was the original Sherry.
Yes, Amy, that's it.
Many Sherrys along the way. In fact, those dancers were so hot that now I have a nearly 9.5-year-old daughter because of one of those dancers.
Nice. All right, that works for me, man. I'm on board with that.
She showed up one day. I was like, oh, okay, hi.
Let me ask you a question. Can since you're sitting there with the band kind of rehearsing, can Phil and I act like and the couple of I don't know, 1,000 people who are watching. Can we act like flies on the wall and watch you guys rehearse for a little bit?
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, we could do that.
Go ahead. Just
Before I
pretend
forget,
we're not here.
So it's look, support all arts right now. Support all the arts. I mean, it's tough. It's for everyone. We're probably the only union in the country, the Actors Equity Association, that is 100% unemployed. And Broadway and live performance and touring acts are not going to be coming back anytime soon until probably early next year. So, I put out this independent record. It's available at ConstantineMaroulis.com. You can get physical copies there, signed, shipped right to you. I include a free copy of my first record, or you can go to any streaming service like Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, stream the music, check it out. It's my love letter to rock and roll, and it's called Until I'm Wanted. It's like, I'm going to keep rocking until I'm wanted,
Yeah. Well, listen, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'm not even BSing you, because I was on SoundCloud. Here you go. Let's see if I play this, if it comes out.
Oh,
can you hear this?
Busting through the door, you looking good, child. Dance on my hand, it drives you wild. You're the hottest thing on this damn floor. You fireworks fast. Well, baby, that's up to you now. Because we're not gonna sleep tonight.
I love it.
That's the fun one.
Until I'm Wanted,
track,
right?
That's kind of like the fun, sexy dance one. The album has some diversity. It's got some sort of Brian Eno, sort of moody, dark stuff. It's got some straight rock and roll. It's got some sort of, power ballad stuff and some pop stuff. So
She's Just Rock and Roll?
Yeah, that's a kind of a fun up-tempo rocker.
Let's see. I'm going to pop that one.
Was a perfect excuse. Kept me guessing. Some girls they get so confused. But I know better. You were the innocent one. That much I know. That much I know. You are my drug, baby, you're in control. How do you find your way into my bones?
That's a good song, man. That's a good
Thank
tune.
you. She's just rock and roll. It's like that one's about the two generalized women in my life, the really good one and the really bad one, and it's like in the middle, it's like, she's just rock and roll,
Yeah, those women, they're all bad. I tell you.
That's it.
Yeah,
I got three of them. I got three upstairs.
If you want.
Go ahead. I'm going to put you up full. You guys jam. Don't even forget we're here.
Yeah.
Give us a little something. Whatever you
kind of jam it out.
Go ahead.
Probably play this out. Yeah. Yeah. Come a little closer. There you go. I got you. All right. Oh, got a hat head. Young hearts, focus. Give them something to believe in. Your kiss stolen. The communion you're deceiving. Some stars frozen. Though the light is burning blue and cold. Story chosen. What was black and white is turning gold. Build a wall, we'll take it down, yeah. It's the fight of your life. Man, I don't know how far I'll go. I'm willing to take it to the place I saw your face and I was blown away. That's right. Man, I don't care. It don't seem fair. Is this love or is this war? Each time we're torn to pieces, I'm losing faith. That's right. This heart will break. She says it's too late. All right. Yeah, that's Blown Away, baby. Check it out. We love you guys, man.
Nice.
I love it.
I mean,
I love
I'll
it.
keep going. I
Constantine,
don't know.
thank you, my friend.
Thank you, man. So check it out. Follow us, at Constantine Maroulis on Instagram or at ConstantineMaroulis.com. It's got all the socials. We have, we just had a bunch of stream shows Monday night, Tuesday night, but on the 30th, we'll be live from the Axelrod Performing Arts Center.
Nice.
Social distanced, but we're doing a full-blown concert stream
Beautiful.
for everyone. So you can get the details at the Axelrod Performing Arts Center. You can give that a Google. That's down by Asbury Park, New Jersey. And we're going to play the whole record.
Where can I get your new album, the CD again? Where can I get that?
Yeah, you can still get physical copies at ConstantineMaroulis.com or NobleSteedMusic.com, or download it on Apple Music, stream it wherever you can.
I got it on iTunes today.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Phil's already hooked it up. He's already hooked it up.
All about
So you don't get the autograph. You don't get the autograph on iTunes.
You don't get the autographs. You got to order the physical copy, and I'll send you one nice, like this.
Hey, I will say the song "All About You," the acoustic, "All About You," dude. I mean, I listened to that album. Everything was great, and I got to that song for some reason. When the acoustic, it just chills, man. It gave me chills.
Thank you. I wrote that song with Sam Hollander. Sam Hollander is one of the biggest writers in the world. He wrote High Hopes for Panic at the Disco, Hand Clap, Fits in the Tantrums. I can make your hands clap. He and I are like just dudes. We grew up in New York, New Jersey together. We love Boston. I wrote it about my time in Boston. Here's like a little 6 bars of it. Oh, burned out the last spark. Oh, she gave away your heart. Got married in Boston, bought a new home. Yeah, girl, I know you did. Huh. Oh, they say it didn't work out. She disappeared down south. The ice never melts, it's the warmth in my bones. Well, I'm calling for you, baby. All about you was all that I was. My everything, my 22. Ooh, I keep holding on to all the love we lost. I'd give anything if you needed me to. I'm still all about you. Thanks, man. I wanted to get the chorus for you there. So yeah, you can check that out. They're all available. I'm so glad you connected with that, Phil. Yeah, it's like a Sam Cooke, Steve Perry kind of throwback, because I loved Sam Cooke and Steve Perry as well, and Steve Perry was influenced by Sam Cooke, so I wanted to do something in that kind of like when the lights go down
in the city.
Yeah, just a jam, so
I love it. Constantine, thanks, man. We love you for taking the time.
Thank you for having me. Everyone be safe. Love each other, man. There's a lot of craziness going on out in the world, and we gotta lift each other up and be there for each other. All right.
Yeah.
Continued success, my friend.
Thank you. I'll see you soon, man. Thank you, Scott.
You're the best, bud.
Nice meeting you, Phil. Be good.
Same here, buddy.
Wow. Unbelievable. Phil, what a show. Do you realize we just almost killed an hour and it was like this?
It seems like I've been standing here for about 10 minutes.
10 minutes, right? I mean, it's insane. Constantine's great. Go ahead, bud.
That's what I love about getting to come on the show and co-hosting. And, I meet these people like Constantine. The first time I saw him was on American Idol.
Yeah.
And, kind of been watching his career, and now here I am. I got, I get to meet him, and same, Mike Peele. That guy's killing it all over the place, and actually,
Hold on.
yeah.
Hold on. Let me just show you this again. Let me show you this again. You see this? Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put me up full for 1 second. Hold on.
Okay.
That's Mike Peele right there, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Peele. Huh? I just want to know what that's like. Yeah. Yeah. Hey man, you lifting?
That guy
I just want to know what that feels.
That picture, I just got to start working out.
I need to know what that feels like just for one day, Phil. I just need to know for one day what that feels like to walk around with an 8-pack, jacked up shoulders and abs and legs. That's something it's never gonna happen for me, man. I blew it. I went past it. I blew it.
Yeah.
I can't stop eating ice cream. I can't stop. Anyway, listen, we got a little time, man. Let's finish up this week. Everybody wants, listen, through all the guests that we have on, the ladies still want to hear Phil sing. And you started us off with a little Stevie Wonder. Well, oh, by the way, what I was going to say was that last song he sang, the one that you liked, the one that he just sang acoustic.
Yeah. All about
I
it.
could see you covering that song. I could totally see you learning and covering that tune.
Well, I mean, yeah, I love it. You just planted an idea, because
I'm telling you, that's the guy. I know. I know what's a good tune for you, and that's in my Zach Brown, Tim McGraw band, Tim McGraw range for you. That song too. What do you want to do? Let's bounce a little back and forth, because it's the last night of the week for us. I feel like singing a little something myself.
Oh, okay. How about a little Elvis, and you probably know this one, "Crying in the Chapel."
I don't know if I know that one. Go ahead. Let me hear it.
You saw me crying in the chapel. The tears I shed were tears of joy. I know the meaning of contentment. Now I'm happy with the Lord. Just a plain and simple chapel where humble people go to pray. I pray the Lord that I'll grow stronger as I live from day to day. Boom. So that was
Yeah,
that's kind of like
that was like
actually a pretty big hit on mainstream radio for Elvis back in the day.
that was a churchy kind of song right there.
Yeah, but he had a big hit with it on mainstream back in the day. So, how about a little more Stevie Wonder with some super?
Oh, let's go, Steve. Well, let me hear you. That song lately. The one that I was singing earlier.
Yeah.
When I was a kid in camp, that song was so big, and I remember we used to rewrite songs with skits to that song, and it was just, I started listening to it again when I was older, and it was just, it's one of those like songs that obscure, like you don't really hear that often, and people don't really haven't heard of that much. And I think somebody remade it. What was it? Lately, I have had the strangest feeling.
Yeah.
With no vivid reason here to find. Yet the thought of losing you's been hanging round my mind. Then he goes, I'm a man of many wishes. I hope my premonition misses, but what I really feel, my eyes won't let me hide. 'Cause they always start to cry.
'Cause this time could mean goodbye. Lately I've been staring in the mirror. very slowly picking me apart, trying to tell myself I have no reason. With your heart, with your heart.
'Cause I'm a man of many wishes. I hope my premonition misses. But what I really feel, my eyes won't let me hide. 'Cause they always feel come back start to cry. I lost you for a minute. What Stevie
Yeah,
were you gonna do?
like an idiot, I forgot to put my phone on do not disturb. Somebody tried to
So
call me.
you got a call?
Yeah, but you know, I had my computer set up, and then the mic didn't work, so I had to rush around furiously trying to and use my phone, so I didn't get to set up like I normally would. But
Let's get us closer. There you go. We can get closer up. Now we can really see each other, Phil. Which
yeah.
Stevie did you want to do?
Let's see. How about some?
It's funny, the one you did, I like us back better. I think I look better further away.
Is that the distance? How about
Yeah.
distance?
The one you sang originally was like the big wedding song. What was the original Stevie that you sang earlier?
You're
The first Stevie.
You're the sunshine of my life. Is that the one?
Yeah. So that was a big wedding song when I was a kid. I remember. You are the apple of my eye. There's a ribbon in the sky for our love. Is that what you were gonna do? Ribbon in the sky?
No. This one is. Oh, you'll recognize this one. And
Go ahead.
la 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 la. La 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 la, my chérie amour, lovely as a summer's day. My chérie amour, distant as the Milky Way. My chérie amour, pretty little one that I adore. You're the only girl my heart beats for. How I wish that you were mine. You know that one?
Na 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 na.
In a cafe or sometimes on a crowded street, I've been near you, but you never notice me. My chérie amour, won't you tell me how could you ignore that behind that little smile I wore? How I wish that you were mine. Love some Stevie Wonder.
Nice. I always what was the one I was just playing with before? Oh, well, so long for this night I prayed that a star would guide you my way to share with me this special day. There's a ribbon in the sky for our love.
Yeah. Or
I like when you sing better.
Very superstitious, right?
Hanging on the wall.
Very superstitious, ladder's about to fall. 13-month-old baby broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck, the good things in your past. When you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Hey. Love Stevie Wonder.
Love it, man. What what songs are you going to be putting up on your site over the weekend? You got any that you're going to do?
Yeah, I'm actually, after I get off when I log off here, I did one earlier. It's actually the one we just sang, Sunshine. You are the sunshine.
Oh, Sunshine?
Yeah, and we'll see how that goes.
All right.
My grandson assisted me with it. So he was trying to assist me by pulling my mic cords out of my ears and crawling up on my shoulders and stuff like that. So it's pretty.
The PP Summer Concert Series rolls on. Listen, I'm not sure what Suki's plans are. I know she's got a lot of more shooting to do. So if she's not back on Tuesday, you'll be right back here with me with some more celebrities and entertainers, my friend.
I will be here. Like I said, with all that's going on right now, I don't think I'm going to be leaving the house anytime soon.
There's no reason to leave the house.
No.
Yeah. At Sunday, I know you'll be watching WWE Extreme Rules. I know you've been looking forward to that big pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I'll be on from 6 to 7. I'll send you the link for YouTube so you can watch it. Pop it on. See me back in my suit, clean shaven.
Heck yeah, man.
All right, you want to finish us off? Last one, and then we'll make like a tree and leave.
Yeah, let's do our standard. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go.
Do.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go.
Do.
I hate to leave you, but I really must say, oh, good night.
Good night, sweetheart. Good night.